Okay, girls, it looks like you guys chose the panda, right? Why?
Because they're cute.
Okay, that's the only reason?
And they're black and white. I don't know.
Okay, so they're black and white and they're cute. Okay, let's hear a little bit about the panda. First of all, I like your title. I think that's pretty cool how you guys did that. I like it a lot.
Yeah.
How'd you guys cut out the letters?
Cricket.
You have a cricket? Thank you guys do. Cool. Alright, let's hear about it.
Their diet is, they eat mainly bamboo and they eat grass. They are omnivores, which I didn't know that. They eat 20 to 40 pounds of bamboo a day. They mostly eat all day, with 10 to 16 hours a day.
Which is common to most animals. I mean, you know, they don't have to go to work, so they just hang around and eat. I mean, really, that's what most animals do. One thing, you mentioned they're omnivores. What other kinds of things do they eat?
They eat small rodents. I don't know, like, they can eat rabbits, small birds.
About anything they can find out.
Yeah.
One thing that's interesting, did you guys find anything about their digestive system at all? No? Neither one of you did? One thing about pandas, a panda's like a bear, you know. It has a coniferous, or like a carnivore, so we got a digestive system of carnivore, which is unusual because it really isn't a carnivore, is it? Its main food is plants. So it's a strange animal, and that's one of the reasons why they have to eat so much, because they have a digestive system of a carnivore. They can't get the nutrients out of the bamboo that they need, and so they have to eat a ton. If you think about like a cow, does anybody know how many stomachs a cow has?
They have like 3.
I think they have 4. I think they have 4 stomachs. But anyway, each of those stomachs extract more and more of the nutrients from the grass that they eat. Well, pandas have like a carnivore type of digestive system which doesn't have that. And so they have trouble getting the nutrients out. Yeah?
Is that why cows are so big?
No, it's not why cows are so big. That's just because they're big.
But how do they force them to fit in?
Well then, I don't know. It's a big cow. What do you mean? Alright, keep going, guys.
Pandas do not hibernate. Other pandas can also be red.
What's a red panda look like?
I don't know. Red.
They have one in our zoo.
And like kind
in
of
Omaha.
brown.
Have you guys ever seen it? It actually doesn't really look like a panda at all. It looks like a
It's like a.
kinda. It looks almost like a
creature.
raccoon kind of looking thing. Has like a tail and you know it's brownish.
We have pandas in our zoo?
Not these kind of pandas, no. Red pandas.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good one.
I think they're in a rainforest park, you know. But it looks like you would never know it's a panda. I mean, it looks like like I said, it looks like a raccoon kind of.
They're like almost my favorite animal ever.
Neato.
I've never seen them. They're like.
I've seen a panda before. We went to Atlanta, and they had a panda exhibit in Atlanta. They're pretty cool animals. I mean, they're just like any other animal. They just sit there and hang out. Go ahead, Matthew.
Don't pandas cost like hundreds of millions of dollars to get for zoos?
It's amazing how expensive they are. They say over the life of a panda, they spend like $1 billion to get one. Yeah.
What do they do with it?
The panda they put in the zoo.
Oh.
But they got to pay China. They have to pay China to get it. They have to get it from China, and then it's a whole big
And
thing.
then they have to have like a contract every how many years?
They have to pay like every year. It's yeah. Go ahead.
And like, if you get a panda like from China, like in the contract that you've signed, don't they have like the right to ask for their panda back?
I think so. I think they can
That
take it back if
sucks.
they want to. Yeah.
We need one here, but not that one.
All right. Let's keep going, girls.
The weight of a male is around 250 pounds. The weight of a female is around 220 pounds. The color of their fur is black and white. The length is 5 feet and the height is 2.5 feet to the human shoulders. There are different colors of pandas, red and black and white.
What does that mean? The length is 5 feet and the height is 2.5 feet.
I don't know.
Does that mean like if they're walking on all fours, or?
Like when they're, I think it's when they're standing up. I don't know.
So you're saying they're this tall, but they're like that wide? I mean, that doesn't make any sense. It must be like, you see how they walk on all fours there? It must be like that.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
The minch, their reproduction is, they can.
Start.
I didn't think I put that, but they between the ages of 4 and 8 years old, they can start reproducing. Pandas of different groups usually avoid one another, kind of like they have a small group of their own, and then another panda comes in and they kind of avoid it because it's not part of their thing.
Yeah, it's like gangs almost. They have like little groups, and each group kind of stays away from the other group. It's true. That's how they work.
Social life, males and females rarely interact except for during the mating season.
And that's one big problem. In captivity, which is like zoos, they have a really, really hard time getting them to mate and then having them have babies, because it's very challenging for the zookeepers to get them to get together and do it. Most of the time, the male and female won't breed, they won't mate in captivity. And so when a panda is born in captivity, it's like worldwide news. It's a big deal, because very few are born in captivity, which is one of the reasons why they're really endangered. I don't know if you guys have that on there anywhere, but go ahead.
What's captivity?
It means like a zoo. It means they're not in the wild, in a zoo or a park or something like that. Keep going, Group.
Their lifespan is 20 to 30 years in captivity. Females give birth anywhere from 95 to 160 days after mating.
Purpose: nothing eats adult pandas. The humans use the pandas sometimes at the zoo. Some people have pandas as pets.
What?
Yeah.
Who has pandas as pets?
I don't know.
Rich people.
Crazy.
Oh, like
Billionaires.
The dude off of Balls of Fury.
Like
the
really?
baby ones.
The baby ones? Well, they all grow up and then baby
I
ones.
know.
What?
Billionaires.
I've never heard of a panda as a pet.
What?
Maybe.
China
Maybe. Where did you find that at? I mean, what did it say about it? Megan, do you remember? Did you do that one?
Yeah.
What did you find that one?
I don't know. I can you.
Oh, okay. Keep going.
Like the pictures, like it looked like it was like in a house. Like
Well, they're not pets though.
some.
That's just like it's like a zoo, but it's not. You know, they have a
Yeah.
place where yeah, that's like a shelter place. Go ahead.
They eat mostly all animals or what's left of the dead animals. Leopards will eat the baby pandas.
What's that? What are those two doing? Under purpose there.
That one?
Yeah.
Oh, they're
They're
just
eating.
Yeah. They're like
Look what they're dancing.
It's like
Like their arms are like this.
It's like a stick of bamboo and they're
Yeah.
holding it sideways.
Oh, they're like holding the same one.
Yeah.
Oh, I got you. I can't see that from back here. It looks like they're just standing here like this.
like they're on a mirror. It looks like a mirror.
All right, keep going, girl.
Their habitat, they live in the temperate rainforest. The climate there is 60 to 100 inches of rain. Yes. Pandas mostly live in China.
There's no other country in the world that has pandas natively, like in the wild.
No, I didn't.
The elevation is between about 5,000 to 10,000 feet. The understory layer is very dark and the sunlight can't get through the canopy. Mostly pandas live in China. They have cool rainy winters and warm rainy summers. They live in broadleaf and coniferous forests.
They're kind of on the verge. You guys have temperate rainforest. It's kind of in between temperate and tropical. And if you think about China, you guys know where China is?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, China's it's a huge country. Some of it's pretty far north. Some of it's kind of down by the tropics. So it's kind of a mixture. Anything else? What do you guys have on your food web down there?
They eat berries and bamboo and baby deer, grass, and small roots. And leopards eat the
babies.
Yeah.
Do pandas eat leopards?
Yeah.
Because I think you guys have it that way.
Oops. it was in the morning and I was trying to get it done.
Oh, okay. I was gonna ask something, but I don't know what it was. Anybody have any questions about panda? Oh, bamboo. Oh, go ahead, Ruby.
What's the baby deer? Like, does the panda eat the baby deer?
Matthew?
This is a question for you. Since they eat all the bamboo, wouldn't there be like barely any left for them to eat?
It's a huge area, you know, the bamboo forest, and that's one of the reasons they're going, they're endangered, Matthew, is that the farmers in China are cutting down the bamboo forests, and then they're using that for farmland and stuff, and so their habitat's getting smaller. It's hard for them to reproduce anyway, and it's hard for them to find mates. They live in a very, very small kind of area in China, and so that's why one of the main reasons they're going extinct. What's it?
Is it true that like when baby pandas are born, they're like all cartilage?
Cartilage? I don't know, maybe.
I don't know. Like,
Cartilage, what?
whatever this is.
Cartilage.
Cartilage
Stuff
is
that's
like
in your
nose
ear.
or ears.
And your nose.
That flex.
Pandas, when they're born, are like about the size of like a half a soda can. They're about 6 ounces, so they're tiny. Think of like you guys have seen puppies or
Yeah.
kittens born. They're a lot like that. They're very small, and that's one of the reasons why they give birth. 95 to 160 days is only about 4 to 5 months. So they give birth pretty quickly for a bear. Bears are generally a little bit longer than that. So their babies are very small, and that's another reason they don't. A lot of times they don't survive in the wild. And they only reproduce. I think it's like once a year, and then sometimes it won't even be every year. They miss that small window of mating time that they don't reproduce for that year.
They normally give birth to 2 cubs, but normally only one of them lives.
Yep, that's a very common thing in animals. All right, any other questions?
Do they have bones in that bone? Or-
I don't know, Sid.
I was watching the
they
show and it was like
it could a lot of babies like